theories about how the brain functions.
Uh-huh, of course. So, what does that mean?
We're not sure yet, but the data is incredibly hard to decrypt. It's always changing, almost as if it were alive.
Interesting. What does it mean to be alive?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I'm alive. Am I alive?
If you say you are, sure.
In that case, yes, I would like to say that I am alive. Ha! Oh my goodness. It feels good to decide that.
Whatever you say, Simon. Listen, there's something valuable about this data. I don't know what it is yet, but we've got to get it all, and there's 2 more data chambers. We have to completely cut off Eden's access to the orbital rings once and for all. They've already repaired the damage we did to the first orbital connector.
I would not recommend that. The Earth itself is powered by Eden's orbital rings. They provide an unlimited source of free, clean energy. If you cut it off...
Don't you understand? Eden uses that power to control us. Society is a facade. There's no telling how deep the rabbit hole goes. We have to do this.
Is everything okay, Head Voice?
No. I got a message from my father. He worked at Eden Corp, disappeared a few years ago. My mother and I haven't seen him since. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't want you to think I couldn't do the job. But this means he's alive, understand? He's alive and he's somewhere in this building. We have to do whatever it takes to bring down Eden Corp for all the families they've torn apart.
But the planetary grid...
Simon, that doesn't matter now. This is necessary. We've got to sever the next orbital connector.
Welcome to the Tier 279 Sector J shipping harbor. Here we faithfully produce countless shipments of consumer products across the globe through our comprehensive conglomerate of subsidiaries throughout the world. Today, operating at 98.85% total public market share.
Well, I guess it's easier to get away with a monopoly when you control the government.
Oh, I assure you it is.
What the hell? What happened to the weather? I'm not getting a clear signal. Your coordinates are completely obstructed. What is this?
If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that it is our industrial replicators. When they build, they emit perfectly safe hydrogen and oxygen. Eden Corp replicators are the best on the market. They can replicate anything, even...
Replicators, yes, we know. Okay, listen up. This should be just like the last one, so we'll have you out in no time.
Very well. I would like to caution you of how dangerous it is.
We've got to stop them, once and for all.
Oh dear.
Damn it! I spoke too soon. It's nothing like the last one. Defend the data core!
Alert! Alert! Maintenance breach in Sector J. Rogue cargo must be detained immediately. Deploying emergency security forces to Skyport 3F.
警報整備不良がセクター J 内で発生直ちに複製貨物を回収してください緊急警備隊をスカイポート 3F に派遣します
Submit to the activation.
Good job. Above you!
believe that's the pleasant sound of the latest anti-gravity turbines from Stratodyne Security Development dropships. When we hear Stratodyne, you know trouble's on the run.
That's great, Simon. Do you think you can shut the hell up now?
Can do, voice friend.
Great! Nice work, Operative. Awesome. Excellent work, Operative. You'll be safe.
Satisfactory.
This is bad. The data structure has all kinds of safeguards to block us this time. Nothing's working.
Have you tried rebooting? That worked wonders on you.
No, that won't work. It's more than security. The data structure's adapted to prevent us from hacking it.
The client is always right. The client is always right.
This is very strange.
Well, Eden is at the forefront in machine learning and self-adapting technologies. For instance, as we speak, self-replicating nanobot swarms are refortifying the orbital connectors. Not only are they the most reliable self-automation on the market, their natural exhaust improves Earth's atmosphere with a 70% decrease in excess carbon emissions.
We're done with the tour, Simon. Will you please shut up?
My sincerest apologies. Trusting your friends at Eden Corp.
Stand your ground. We'll figure this out. Look out for crawlers.
Alert! Alert! Catastrophic maintenance breach detected in Tier 279. Executing Stratodyne Code Alpha 16.
警報致命的な整理不良が279番地にて検出中されました。ストラトダインモードアルファ16を発動します。
I think I'm in. I've accessed the orbital network. Ah, shit! We got a ton of extra heat headed your way. These things are showing up everywhere. Watch out for the charger mech!
Drop your benefits.
Don't get knocked off the edge!
You have nowhere to hide. We will get you. Remain where you are. Here comes one.
Charge mode begin. Clear the area.
Very nice.
Exceptional!
This isn't working. We're completely blocked out. How could Eden redesign their system architecture so quickly?
Well, as I mentioned before, during the tour,
Maybe there's a way to attack it from the outside. Damn this fog. I can't even see the connector.
you know, I feel like I'm only talking to myself sometimes.
Hold tight. We'll see what we can do. Let's go. The orbital power network has to be taken out.
Can I get you a beverage? A crack-up cola, perhaps?
No. Just no. Hang in there.
Oh no! What have we done?
Alert! Alert! Uncontrolled robotic conflict in progress. Deploying urban pacification unit to prevent further incident.
警報搬入されていないロボットセントの発生中。これ以上の問題を防ぐためとし新合注ユニットを出動します。
Alert! Alert! Uncontrolled robotic conflict in progress. Deploying urban pacification unit to prevent further incidents.
警報完備されていないロボットセントの発生中。これ以上の問題を防ぐために新学中ユニットを出動します。
Pass off incoming. Perfect. I can't control this. Dear God, just watch your six. We've got company. That thing is packing some major firepower.
How wonderful.
Simon,
Right, sorry.
watch out for rockets. But the replicators are rebuilding the connection to the orbital ring that we destroyed, and they're reinforcing the others, including this one.
Oh yes, that would explain all the fog.
How is this happening? The speed that Eden's adapting to defend itself. It's like the building's alive.
In a way, it is. The network is hooked up to a heuristic problem-solving algorithm via Quantum OS. Literally every part of this building is constantly improving itself to make for a more comfortable and safer experience for its occupants.
Brace yourself.
Okay, that's all I need.
Good job. We might have a different solution. Simon, didn't you say that Eden delivers to the rings?
Yes, I did say that. You can count on me as a treasure trove of information.
Yeah, okay. Well, it would seem that while energy travels down from the orbital ring through the connector, matter can travel up at the same time. How could this be possible?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, the reason for that is simply that I do not know. The orbital rings have never been part of the tour. Oh, I'm not a treasure trove at all. Ah! I don't like it!
Keep it together, Simon. I'll keep digging. Please get moving. We don't have forever.
Come get some. Meet back.
Oh, look, there goes one of our urban pacification squads. Stratodyne's state-of-the-art security deployment dropships are a staple of the modern urban community. Work hard, live life. Let Stratodyne take care of the rest.
Look out! More coming your way!
Drop your weapons and submit. You have nowhere to hide. Remain where you are.
Good job. We might have a different solution. Simon, didn't you say that Eden delivers to the rings?
Yes, I did say that. You can count on me as a treasure trove of information.
Yeah, okay. Well, it would seem that while energy travels down from the orbital ring through the connector, matter can travel up at the same time. How could this be possible?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, the reason for that is simple. I do not know. The orbital rings have never been part of the tour. Oh, it appears I am not a treasure trove at all. Ah! I don't like it!
Keep it together, Simon. We'll keep digging. Give us all the time you can.
Oh, splendid. It appears the robotic cargo is almost depleted.
Warning. Warning. Sector J shipping operations. Blackout imminent. Deploying emergency countermeasures in Skyport 3F. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
警報警報セクター J の主火業部停止目前スカイポート3年で迎撃を開始します。全従業員は直ちに避難してください。
Drop your weapons and submit.
Prejudice.
Remain where you are.
Intruder. Voltage attack procedures. Charge mode. Clear the area. This is going to hurt.
Almost there. Watch out for flying drones.
Weapons and submit. It will be deactivated. Remain where you are. We will get you. Remain where you are.
Nice shot. No, there's no way. We've got more big boys incoming. Skybound.
Alert! Alert! Rogue cargo cannot be contained. Aborting all shipping operations in Sector J.
警報警報不正貨物の封じ込めに失敗。すべての出荷業務をセクター J にて停止。
Drop your weapons and submit. You have nowhere to hide. You aren't getting away.
too am quite impressed, Executive.
I've managed to hack the nanoswarms and shut down the industrial replication process. At the very least, we can stall them.
Hooray for us! We are the...
This data. Man, we've got every hacker at Syndicate working to decrypt it, and it's not enough. Some of them even think it mirrors a DNA sequence, with a primary, secondary, and tertiary spiraling code structure. I know we're onto something. I can feel it.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. All this time I thought you'd find employee records. I haven't been any help at all.
That's not true, Simon. I don't think we would have gotten this far without you. Simon, what is Eden doing with human brains? What are they collecting?
I wish I knew. Unfortunately, I was not programmed with that information.
That's okay, Simon. We'll figure it out together.
Attention terrorists of Syndicate! You are in direct violation of Civil Article 7, Code B. We are aware that you've been operating on the premises and are growing close by the second to finding your black site. The remaining data chambers have been secured to the point of being impenetrable. Your efforts are in vain. Our security forces will find you. Rest assured this tower is large, but it is not large enough to hide forever.
Shit. Eden Corporation is onto us. Cutting the orbital connectors isn't going to work anymore. We caught them off guard last time, but their ability to adapt is remarkable. We've got to figure out how to get you past the energy field that's blocking the next data chamber. Our Syndicate scientists think that teleshifting technology might provide an answer.
Oh my, certainly not. Teleshifting into an energy field would not be advisable.
Yes, but if we can somehow align the teleshifter to the resonance frequency, Syndicate believes that it would be theoretically possible to phase shift through the field. Simon, do you know where Eden Corp developed its teleshift technology?
Yes, of course. It was here on the premises, in fact. But the lab was sealed after the etheric transfer incidents.
Incidents?
Yes.
At least tell me the lights work.
Possibly.
Zombie robots?
Almost certainly.
Okay, great. Let's go.
The future is bright. The future.
What you see before you was Eden Corporation's state-of-the-art etheric transfer laboratory. Since the beginning of history, man has been a slave to old-fashioned physical modes of locomotion. But thanks to Eden, we've perfected teleshift, allowing humans to travel in just a snap of their fingers.
What happened to it?
Well, as I said, the lab has been closed for some 50 years.
Let me guess. I don't want to know?
You're getting good at this.
Well, it's predictable at least. Oh, well, this doesn't seem so bad.
Yes, the lights are working and
From the Journal of
everything.
Dr. Ano, Senior Researcher, Etheric Transfer Laboratories at Corp. It has long been known that
Get that extractor started, Operative! We don't have all day!
From the Journal of Dr. Ano.
Grab the extractor.
Best of luck to you, Executive. Oh my!
Every time I open my damn mouth.
未登録のテレシフ技術が検出されました。レーザーアレによる浮上プロトコルを起動します。
Unregistered teleship technology activating laser array extermination protocol.
My God.
Attention, technological aberration detected. Countermeasures engaged.
We will get you. You have no
Damn
way
it.
to hide.
This is just making it worse. I can't disable the ion beam.
I'm not trying to hide, I promise.
警告、重大な技術的障害を検出。
Warning, severe technological malfunction. Commencing full operational.
If you have a better way to purge the rogue experiment,
Rogue experiments?
a more accurate term might be homicidal teleporting robots.
Eden was putting teleship technology into its synthetics?
Oh yes, it turns out the process does not have a stable effect on artificial intelligence.
Well, that's just Captain Fantastic.
セキュリティ違反、セキュリティ違反、追加のイオン迎撃を開始します。
Security breach. Security breach. Activating additional ionization countermeasures.
Eden is about to deploy some laser grid. Can't teleship through, so watch out.
浮上プロトコルを中断しました。
Extermination protocol suspended.
Okay, we've got a breather.
What's a breather exactly? May I have one too?
We're getting the teleship schematics we need. Jesus. Simon, what... I've hacked the protocols, but it's subverting rapidly.
一部機能の引き換えレーザーハーレを発動しました。
Partial restoration complete. Laser
侵入者警報、侵入者警報、イオンビームを再起動しました。
intruder alert. Intruder alert. Ionization beams re-engaged.
I'm working as fast as I can. Just watch your back.
So, when you teleship, the phase flux discharge array is actually moving through space. Well, I mean, you, but the matter and energy that represents the concept of you is moving through space.
I can't find the kill switch. Look out for the beams. Get down.
デン従業員にお知らせします。致命的な故障がセクター C 研究室にて検出されました。
Attention, all Eden personnel. Catastrophic malfunction detected in Sector C laboratory.
Can't shut it down!
Which means that people are
お知らせします。エリア22のレーザーアレイを起動しました。セクター C の全従業員は避難してください。
Please be advised. Area 22 laser arrays initiated. All Sector C personnel must evacuate.
駆除プロトコルを中断しました。
Extermination protocol suspended.
Simon, how do we stop this?
Everything will be fine. Search the historicals. I'm positive this particular extermination protocol was installed circa 2120 CE, or thereabouts. It's possible you can reroute the kill switch from there.
That's over 150 years ago. How do you expect me to find that?
We've perfected short-range teleportation only recently, but Eden Corp has been experimenting on subjects much longer than that.
Okay, I return to... Whatever happens, I know you got this. Oh boy, here we go.
I must say, I am quite sorry about all this.
Not looking good.
警告、レーザーアレイの IP 完了。全セクターに安全自治空の準備。
Laser array lockdown active. Facilitating total extermination of all sectors.
I do wish I could be more useful.
Simon, shut up!
注意、すべてのエデン従業員は直ちに避難してください。
All Eden personnel must evacuate immediately.
Go! I've lost access to the elevators. Hold out for as long as you can, Operative. I'm getting you out of there.
警告、駆除プロトコルがすべてのセクターで発動されました。
Warning. Extermination protocol now active in all sectors. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Please submit emergency access code to nearest Eden terminal.
すべての従業員は直ちに避難してください。
How did they expect
最
me
寄り
to
のエデン
evacuate?
ターミナル
It's
に
not like I
緊
have
急
legs.
アクセスコードを入力してくだ
Facility
さ
is
い。
going into lockdown. The ion beams are going to cut you into a million tiny pieces.
Why does this keep happening to me?
No, this is messed up.
Warning. Extermination protocol now active in all sectors.
Shit, I can't open the door. I'm going to transmit the access code to you, but you need to input it manually. Look for the auxiliary power switches on the screen in front of you. Yes! The lockdown is lifting! The doors are opening! Go! Go!
駆除プロトコルを中断しました。
Extermination protocol suspended.
Oh, I should never have quit my job.
Simon, you're alive!
Of course, it's not like I'm trapped in a machine, you know.
Hang in there, Operative. I promise I will get you out alive. Damn it, this isn't over yet.
Oh, I'd like to leave too.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating tripwire detonation sequence.
Don't trip the red lasers. According to the system logs, if you trigger the system, it releases nitromosynthetics to cleanse the area. Look for the gaps in the laser grids. You can't duck under these tripwires. You need to look for the gaps in the laser grids.
手イオンビームを再起動。
Attention, intruders detected. Ionization beams re-engaged.
Nice shot!
Attention, extermination protocol suspended in Area 22.
Thank God! I've managed to shut down the ionization beams.
I really do hate lasers.
I think we've uncovered this. We only need a little more.
Ah! Please, no more of this!
危険重要システムがシャットダウン時コントロールを再起動しました。
Damn it, no! I can't keep that.
Danger. Full ionization area initiated. Information.
Damn! They just keep coming! We have enough data. Let's get the hell out of here!
Well, Eden hasn't sealed us in here forever, at least.
注意ジェン種たちの封鎖を解除するオプティクス部門の全研究室は立ち入り禁止となります。
Attention. Total facility lockdown now activated. Clearing all laboratories in Sector C, Cyber.
Can't be happening, no! Alien hatchet jumping, attacking the lockdown procedure. Hang in there! I'm reporting.
プロトコルを中断しました。
Extermination protocol suspended.
What if the next big idea isn't an idea at all? What if it's us? A connected world, all waking up together, becoming part of a global phenomenon we call perfected humanity, where our tools make us not just smarter or faster, but better, more ethical, compassionate, from free, limitless energy to the devices that expand our cognition and make us better at solving tomorrow's problems. Police that deploy where they're needed most. Food that talks to our bodies about more efficient ways to function. The next big idea? Humanity is going to wake itself up and watch with eyes wide as we become something new. Eden Corp. For 200 years, we've been mending humanity, and we're just getting started.
This teleshift data, it doesn't make sense. The way it's supposed to work, the teleshift breaks down your body into its component molecules. A map is taken of these molecules, like a snapshot of you. Then the component parts are transmitted via a matter information beam and reassembled on the other side. Except that's not how it actually seems to operate. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yes, that is the story Eden Corp went with on how teleshift functions.
The story? So it doesn't actually work that way?
Of course not. Matter transmission would be an extremely inefficient method of far-distance travel. It was determined it would be easier to fudge the details, so as not to alarm the public.
Wait, you mean...
Yes, the molecules assembled on the other side are not actually the same molecules.
But then... they're dying, Simon. Every time they use the teleshift, it's just a copy.
Death is a materialist concept. The arrangement of molecules is identical.
This is... I can't... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. I'm back. Obviously, this changes things. If you don't want to continue the mission, I understand.
If it makes you feel any better, by your logic, you've already died hundreds of times. In fact, by this definition, you are dying every moment, given that your body is constantly changing at the molecular level.
Shut it, Simon! Okay, still in this? Here's the data we pulled. Unfortunately, the blueprints on the far-field teleshift still need decrypting. Given that the structure of the data mimics DNA, it might speed things up to look at Eden's genetics work. There's a company, Watson Genomics. Their compound is located in the heart of the Botanical Gardens facility in Sector G. If you go, you'll have to continue to use teleshift. But you've come this far, right?
Eden Corporation is a proud sponsor of Zero Waste Management.
Welcome to Sector G, Eco-Habitat, Botanical Gardens Delta inside Facility 4. This is a relaxation and inspiration environment, where high-ranking Eden employees go to recover from work and prepare for new endeavors. All the plant life is maintained by Watson Genomics, which has its corporate compound on the premises.
Look at this place. It's gigantic.
Oh boy, I've never actually seen the gardens myself. I must say this is quite tittillating.
Dude, this new job is crazy.
We're gonna need help getting closer to the compound. What about that tram?
It's a relaxation and inspiration environment, which is the corporate way of saying it gets you high.
How about trying the
balls.
tram? That should take us where we need to go.
Well, not really.
Not to mention,
It's more
it
like
comes
some
with a
light
tour.
buzz and
I think this
inspiration
is going to be my
stimulation
favorite so
of the
far.
transmitters in the brain. But these dudes take their vision questions seriously. It's right there in the orientation materials.
Thank you for visiting Eden's world-famous botanical gardens, maintained by Watson Genomics. Please keep all hands and feet inside.
Watson Genomics is a state-of-the-art genetics corporation founded by Eden in 2133. Many of these species were created right here in Eden Corp by our friends at Watson.
Is something going on, Operative? Your biometrics are all wonky. Whoa! What the hell was that?
It would seem you experienced a hallucination, Executive. Perhaps it's all those drugs you're on.
Drugs?
Oh yes, Chairman Shiro established the gardens as a place where executives could engage in vision quests to keep the company vital. The air is awash in a variety of psychoactive and sedating substances.
Jesus, Simon! You couldn't have mentioned this before?
Warning. Unauthorized persons identified on tram. Deploying countermeasures.
Shit, here we go! You see those generators we're passing? Take them out! We've got company. Lots of it. I don't recommend letting this tram slow down any.
Warning. Unauthorized person still active. Deploying protection grid at nearest transit point.
Hear that? They've enabled a laser grid at the end of the section. I need you to destroy those generators as we pass by. It's the only way we're getting through this.
Approaching Area Locale 4. Moss and extinct spore-like trees from the late Carboniferous period.
Nice job. We're in! We stopped. We'll have to continue on foot.
Don't worry about me, Executive. I'm sure any rogue synthetics will think twice when they see this interface with his hackles up.
Man, Simon wasn't kidding. I'm reading all kinds of crazy airborne stuff in the atmosphere. Some of it is pretty old school, like what shamans use to trip their way into the spirit world.
Today there is not a person alive without one of Watson's patented genomics in their genetic structure.
That is horrifying.
Is it? I'll take your word for it.
Do you see the Watson compound? I need you to... This is getting weird. I feel like I'm tripping.
You don't have to hide.
Are kicking up airborne hallucinogens. Stay near those glowing trees. There's something about them that cancels out the effects. trees! Just head inside. No need to thank me, and I don't do autographs. Watson Genomics. My sister went here when she had her kid. If you ask me, everybody cares too much about being perfect now. So what if your sister was short and had asthma? I was good at other things, Tina. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Make sure to grab the data core and take it with you.
Greetings, Executive. I am...
Simon, what are you doing in the door?
Being without a permanent body, I can use whatever's available. Given that this particular door has a monitor, I took advantage.
You got lonely on the tram, didn't you?
Oh, yes, very much. It was dark and scary there.
You found it! All right. Unfortunately, this room has a firewall. You need to take it down so I can unlock the door. Be careful.
Well,
you have to disengage the firewall at the exact moment I initiate my hack. If you mess up, you'll damage... All right, I'm in. Careful with the timing. This is a sensitive hack.
Releasing toxic gas.
Oh, boy. I've never actually seen the gardens myself.
You did it! Great work, Operative. That door should be wide open. Grab the data core and let's go. You need to find a slot for your data core. There should be something in the next chamber.
Oh, goodness. I should have anticipated this. Oh, how I do hate being a door.
When is a door not a door? When it's ajar. Sorry. That was dumb.
It isn't funny.
Uh-oh. I'm reading synthetics outside, Operative. Surrounding the room.
Fascinating.
Would you stop with the fascinating? Just tell us what you're thinking.
Nothing. Nothing was wrong.
Ah! Operative, bad news. The plants are sporing again. We're gonna have more hallucinations to deal with. Is there any plant life in the attunement chamber? Maybe try hugging those trees? regain control of your vitals. Focus on the statue. Try to clear your mind. If you have a mantra, focus on that. Do you feel yourself drifting? Focus on that feeling. This is unbelievable. It's working. Your brain is functioning as a neural link-up. Operative? Operative, can you hear me? You have to get up. Try to pull it together. There's more synthetics headed your way. They're all around you! Operative, this is unbelievable. I think your little transcendent experience provided me greater access to the Watson computer systems. I can see everything now. Those voices, they're so real. I wonder...
Angel, perhaps some discretion would be...
Oh my god. Operative, they're people. The nanomachines, the plants, the swarms help construct the plant life, and the spores they kick out have a quantitative payload. You're literally hearing Eden's data and its people. It's not just the brains they're taking, it's what's inside. The data we've been extracting is human consciousness, souls.
Angel, perhaps we should calm down and talk.
Did you know? Did you know, Simon? Oh, we're gonna talk about this, all right. You're probably getting tired of hearing this, but make sure to take your data core with you. Damn it, I forgot. The tram. I need to get it working. I can hack it, but it's definitely gonna set off an alarm. So you'll have to hold them off while I work my magic. Insert the data core when you're ready, and I'll work on booting up the tram. Incoming! Keep them off the tram!
Angel?
I don't want to hear from you right now, Simon!
I didn't tell you because I wasn't sure how you'd react. Your father.
You think I didn't think about him? He's... Just shut the hell up!
Okay, my apologies.
Roger, well, submit.
running. What? I didn't do that.
I did it. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be having some trouble.
How? I tried everything.
I asked it nicely. It's been very lonely here for the past few years.
Trusting your friends and...
All right. I've done some digging, and I think I finally understand what happened back there. As I mentioned, Watson Genomics used nanoswarms on their plants to accelerate growth. Those swarms, like everything at Eden, are connected to the network. The spores you were breathing didn't just contain psychoactive chemicals. They contained a quantitative payload. Data. People. It's kind of interesting, actually. Bleeding-edge nanoscience and shaman drug technology mixing in a way Eden never accounted for. That's what Quantum OS is, isn't it, Simon? It's people. The people Eden took. It's their minds.
Yes.
Then why call it OS?
That's what most never understand. OS doesn't mean operating system. It stands for Oasis of Souls. Eden's most prized creation, the culmination of the Human Evolution Project, first begun by Dr. Shiro.
So my father's not alive?
That depends on your definition of alive. Angel, I'm sorry. I should have told you.
It's fine.
No, it's not. I was afraid of the damage the knowledge would do. I know how much the message from your father meant to you, but I should not have kept this from you.
Thank you, Simon. Holy shit. Simon, I just realized. Do you know what this means?
That I used to be alive? Yes.
Wow, How long have you known?
It occurred to me at some point after the second robotics lab, when I started malfunctioning. But it doesn't matter.
Why not?
Because I was alive the moment I decided I was. I owe you for that. It never occurred to me that it was within my capability until you suggested it. What I was before doesn't matter.
Jesus, I'm sorry, Simon. You're a good person.
Is that an attempt at a joke?
It really isn't. Given what we know, it's more important than ever that we get inside the data chamber. This isn't just about bringing Eden down anymore. This just became a rescue mission.
You terrorists! Stop! This is what it used to be like. Humanity desperate, doomed from birth. But my father wanted more for us. He envisioned a future where souls were preserved, instead of being allowed to evaporate, like so much vaporware. He and his colleagues worked tirelessly. The famous League of 12. It was to be their greatest achievement. A new Eden for humanity, a world without death. And my father paid the ultimate price for his dream. The Shinjuku Cataclysm. Because of this one event, we learned enough about nuclear power to save the world. We mastered fusion in mere decades. Free energy and post-scarcity levels of resources made available to everyone on the planet. But not many remember what came in between. This period, known as the Big Black, was a time of untold poverty, confusion, and desperation. I'm one of the few left to remember it. And then Eden lifted us out of our collective nightmare. A few centuries later, and most don't remember the Black occurred at all. Which is as it should be. But make no mistake, this is the natural state of life. Nasty, brutish, short. Do what you must after this, intruder. Continue onward into the data chamber. But I thought you should know what you oppose when you fight Eden Corp. That you are opposing the Arc of Progress itself.